Right, Shalom. Brother Kayaf from the GMS Louisiana Saints coming back at you with another quick lesson. Prior to getting started, as I always do, I'd like to give infinite honors and prayers to Yahweh, by Hashem Yahushai, by Hashem Rekakwadash, double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, and salutation to the items that's pushing the truth and sincerity. And Lord willing, this video be edifying, first and foremost to the whole free elect, and then those that cleave to the body, Salakia. And I have this article pulled up from the street which says people are least crazy and live longest in these states. All right. Yeah, you heard it. All right. People are least crazy and live longest in this state, in these states. All right. So it says it is natural. It's natural to struggle to feel happy sometimes, but some states makes it easier than others. That elusive thing called happiness, where can we get it? So people is looking for happiness on the earth, places where they can reside, resort to, just to escape, the everyday struggle reality, pretty much reality. Okay, people want to live in a virtual reality state, our mindset, which the Lord have caused, mirth to cease in this land, man. It says Nice RX, a pharmacy service, put together a ranking of states by happiness. Yeah, you heard that. A ranking of states by happiness. Okay, so it's starting to be on the earth where you're at. All right, determines your surrounding, your mental surrounding, your mental capacity in which you see things and what type of state you are in mentally, where you live, which is totally oblivious to being right, man. All right, this is not a correct statement. Now there are other places that are more peaceful in the earth than others, but at the end of the day, there's no happiness nowhere, man. All right, long as you live on an earth full of wickedness, full of deceit, lies, all right, scandals, okay, you're never going to find happiness. It says to measure a state's happiness, the survey crunched data for life expectancy, homicide rates, average household income, safety, and rates of mental illness and poverty. All right, so these are the measurements in which they was like, okay, they took I guess they must have took took some stats, of different states, and rounded some numbers up, and obviously did it off that, calculated it through that. But it says the least happy states. You see, it says here's the bottom 5 for happiness, starting with the least happy. You got Arkansas, 0.65. Happiness score, 69,357 household income, 48 on the list. And this was interesting. You got Louisiana is the second less happiest place to live at 73,000 in a household income, 44th on the list, which where I live at in Louisiana. All right, which obviously have brothers. I believe in Arkansas, Louisiana. What's ironic here is we have brothers that stay in all these states. So let's see where they find their peace and happiness at. We're going to get into a few scriptures as well. Especially Mississippi, got beloved brothers there. All right. 1.43 happiness score, 65,156 household income. So money has a lot to do with today's where your mental mindset will basically be at. All right, the amount of money you making, and yeah, because it relieves some stress. All right, it give you a beneficial financial leverage to kind of focus on other things. So it will relieve some mental stress. All right, but hey, at the end of the day, it's not gonna still relieve you of the stressful servitude you gotta work every day, right? You know, the violence in the earth. Yeah, it may not be happening by you, but it's happening. All right. So obviously it should affect you. But what would people say? Oh, I'm in my comfort zone. It ain't happening around us, so we're okay. Yeah, those of you who are okay today, tomorrow you're gonna be in trouble, man. You see? Because you took for granted that this can your happiness can change in what? A blink of an eye. All right? You your happiness can change in a blink of an eye. Okay? It says West Virginia, one 50th on the list. All right. That's the fourth and Tennessee. So these are the five least happiest states. All right. Let me go and get real quick. Let me go and get uh this I'll get this one first. This Proverbs. Cause yeah, it seems as if everything is okay right now. But I can assure you it won't be that way in the near future, man. For all you people, especially living in America. All right, things gonna get real dark real soon, man. It says Proverbs 14 and 13. It says, even in laughter, the heart is sorrowful, and the end of that mirth is heaviness. You see? So even these are the least five states. All right. So even in laughter, the heart is sorrowful, and the end of that mirth is heaviness. So there's heaviness coming from the mirth that these people currently believe that they're in, man. You know? Let's see the happiest states. It says money apparently doesn't buy happiness, at least not completely. New Jersey ranks first among the states when it comes to mean household income, but it places only fourth on the happiness score, 8.23 out of 10. Hawaii is ranked number one for happiness with a score of 9.08, and that's supposed to be the place where people are most relaxed. All right, have a lot of mental alertness, right? Because obviously, the burden of work every day, and these different avenues which people travel down, different roadblocks, that people run into. Obviously, this is the least place for those roadblocks. It says, but it's only six for household income at 107.348. The Aloha State is often seen as a dream destination for seekers of sun, fun, and happiness, and these scores seem to support that notion. The surveys say Hawaii has the lowest rate of serious mental illness and the longest life expectancy in the country at 80.7 years. Rounding out the top five states for happiness are Connecticut, 8.50 happiness score. Third on the list, Massachusetts, New Jersey, and Minnesota. The report offers a bit of advice for drinking away unhappiness. It is not uncommon to struggle to feel happy from time to time. With the various challenges that life throws at us, weighing us down, it says. But there are many ways that we can boost our happiness. These range from getting more sleep to spending more time outdoors and consuming a healthier, more balanced diet. Okay, let's go up here real quick. Okay, that's on let's see what they say right here. It says the happiest places in the world and the USA. It says happiness is different for everyone, as we have our own personal likes and dislikes. However, there are some factors that are essential for a happy life, while others are a good indication of how happy we are as a population. Well, this don't stand true, all right? Because Happiness in this place, man, is a mere illusion or an exaggeration, man. All right. And the reason why I say that is because you have a president, all right, that is misguided from a mental aspect. We don't know what way in which direction the country will go in from day to day. All right. You have no balance in the world. All right. Because happiness requires balance. Okay. You have no equity. There's no fairness in the world. All right. And you don't have the proper judges judging the world, man. So how can people be searching for happiness? All right. People should be trying to search for a way out of this place, man. All right. This is hell. You know, there's no mirth in this place, man. Let me see something. Get something real quick. This is let's see. Yeah, this is Ecclesiastes 8, and I'm gonna start at 14. It says, "There is a vanity which is done upon the earth, that there be just men unto whom it happeneth according to the work of the wicked. Again, there be wicked men to whom it happeneth according to the work of the righteous. I say that this is also vanity." It says, "Then I commended mirth, because a man had no better thing under the sun than to eat and to drink and to be merry. For that shall abide with him of his labor the days of his life, which God giveth under the sun." You see? So it says, "When I apply my heart to know wisdom and to see the business that is done upon the earth, for also there is that neither day nor night saith sleep with his eyes." But more than part, you could commend mirth, right? But Solomon also knew the mirth was vanity, man. Okay? It says, "Then I beheld all the work of our power, that a man cannot find out the work that is done under the sun. Because though a man labor to seek it out, yet he shall not find it. Yea, further, though a wise man think to know it, yet he not able to find it." So you're not able to find the happiness you seek for here, man. All right? The things which people seek it for, all right, it eludes them, man. All right? Because their happiness, again, is an illusion of devastation. Okay, it's an illusion of the life that they thinking they're receiving is that. All right, because the world is upside down, man. Okay, this place has been turned upside down. Let me get this one right here. This Isaiah 24:7. It says, "The new wine mourneth, the vine languisheth, all the merry-hearted do sigh. The mirth of tabrets ceaseth, the noise of them that rejoice ended, the joy of the harp ceaseth." You see? So what happens is they find it in music, all right? Because in music, man, you not getting nothing but kill, debt. You know, it's just debt culture, cancel culture in music, man. All right? You can't find it in music. You can't find it in entertainment. You can't find it in distraction. You're starting to find out everything in entertainment is it's pretty much, they're cheating. Or you find out in entertainment that is basically what? Is bought and paid for, man. All right. It's not even competition. It's who they want to win. It's a controlled thing, man. It says, a little more in this article. It says, "It is not uncommon to struggle to feel happy from time to time, with the various challenges that life throws at us, weighing us down. But there are many ways that we can boost our happiness. These range from," well, I think I read that. Yeah, I actually read that. All right. You got the happiest country in the world is Switzerland. The 908 on the happiness scale. And then Denmark, Finland. All right, so you got these different places. You got Japan, New Zealand, and it goes on and on. All right, so it says methodology. We wanted to find the happiest places in the world, both in the US and globally. To do this, we divided our studies into two sections. One looking at happiness levels in all 50 states, with the other comparing happiness across 49 countries from around the world. But that should be pretty much it. Right? Let me go back to that. Yeah. So just the ranking of, people are least crazy and live longer in these states, man. Because financially they feel to be stable. But the dollar about to collapse. All right. So people gonna get crazy and it's gonna be shorter debts, man. All right. So the things people seek it after, or they look to find, is gonna elude them, Because people seeking after happiness, they need to seek after the Lord, man. Hold up. Slocking. No, it was in Ecclesiastes. There's no hope, in this place at this point. All hope is lost, right? All hope is lost, and the mirth has ceased. All right, let me get this real quick. I'm trying to look it up. Yeah, this Ecclesiastes 7:4. It says the heart. Well, I'm gonna start Ecclesiastes 2:1. It says, "I say that my heart go to now will prove thee with mirth. Therefore enjoy pleasure, and behold, this is also vanity." So Solomon was the greatest man on the planet Earth, which had all these things, as he explained in Ecclesiastes 2, the chapter. All right, he had everything. He had the plan of the instruments, the money, the people. He had king. He was ruling. All right, but he said, "I said of laughter, it is mad, and of mirth, what doeth it?" You see, so he's explaining like under the sun, how can mirth basically make you happy, all right, when it's going to come to an end. You see? It says, "I sought in my heart to give myself unto wine, yet acquainting my heart with wisdom, and to lay hold on folly, till I might see what was that good for the sons of men, which they should do under the heaven all the days of their life," man. All right? Laughter is mad and the mirth would do it, man. As I read in that Proverbs 14 and 13 to kick it off, I believe. Even in laughter, the heart is sorrowful, and the end of that mirth is heaviness. So if you think you living good now, all right, wait until tomorrow. And tomorrow is an indication of what? The future, the near future, okay? So yeah, man. Glory not in happiness, man. Look not for happiness. I'm going to end it out with this James. This is happiness, man. All right, 5 and 11. It says, we'll start at 10. It says, "Take my brethren, the prophets, who have spoken in the name of the Lord, for an example of suffering, affliction, and of patience." All right, which is patience, patience is suffering. All right. It says, "Behold, we count them happy which endure patience and suffering." It didn't say, because that's it. Bear with me, right? Because it tell you in Ecclesiastes 7 and 2, Uh, let me get it. It says it's better to go to the house of mourning than to go to the house of feasting, for that is the end of all men. The living will lay it to his heart. So you gonna hold these things to mind. All right. Feasting comes with happiness, man. It says sorrow is better than laughter. For by the sadness of the countenance of the heart, by sadness of the countenance, the heart is made better. So the scriptures speak directly against this, man. To be in this spirit. It says the heart of the wise is in the house of mourning, but the heart of fools is in the house of mirth, man. All right. So let's see where the house of mourning at and what men are the men that are in the house of mourning. It's James 5 and 11. It says, behold, we count them happy which endure. Ye have heard of the patience of Job and have seen the end of the Lord, that the Lord is very pitiful and of tender mercy. All right. So the Lord gonna have mercy for you if you're in a house of mourning, in a house of reality, in a house of getting up out of this place, man. All right. We're going to have our joy and happiness in the kingdom of heaven. And until it comes, you should be occupied in sufferings, man, and afflicting yourself for the Lord, that they may not take you as a thief in the night. All right. That coming with all darkness, evil. All right. Everything the opposite of happiness. So I brought the Zada was edifying, man. Till next time I see Shalom.